send a link to the people.
Yeah.
Because
oh, did you? It's Airliners Live Vancouver. Did you find the link? If you go to YouTube.
Yep. What's it called?
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Oh, Airliners Live Vancouver.
Airliners Live.
Yeah,
I was
YVR.
looking for the Airflix TV.
Yeah.
Airliners Live.
YVR.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
No, it's this one here. This is the one. And then you can hit share. There should be a or close the chat, but this there should be share.
Yeah.
Okay, we're actually live. So good. Okay. Well, howdy, folks. It's Vancouver Airport. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Vancouver. It's about 25 degrees Celsius. And it's a pop-up show. I'm out here at the airport. I've got a good friend of mine. Well, he's a good friend of a good friend. You guys all know Ilgaz from Istanbul. And I have a good friend of Ilgaz's here. And we're going to just hang out for like an hour or two, have fun. And we can just both go. I'll just put the camera on screen right now. And give me 1 second, folks. Okay, Erjan, I'm just going to keep. There we go. I think we're good. Okay, if you want to stand right there, Erjan, I'll just. Perfect, and maybe a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right. Super.
Yeah, that's very good. And I'll just go right over here.
Sure. Come up here.
That's it. I think we're good.
Yeah.
So
that.
yeah. So
we are friends of friends.
we're friends of.
Right now we are friends too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for those of you that haven't met Ilgaz's friend, you're here actually on a layover.
Yeah, I'm doing my flight layover here.
Right. And
from Istanbul.
And just make sure that I'm just gonna make sure it's something like that.
Sure.
So this is Erjan.
Yeah.
Erjan is here for your 24 hours.
48 hours actually.
48 hours.
48 hours here.
Right. And you work on. You're a pilot. You flew in on the A350.
Yeah, A350. We flew come up here with the 350. I flew from the Turkish Airlines actually. The biggest company in Turkey right now.
I can imagine.
Yeah, can you imagine? We have 435 aircraft right now.
It's incredible.
It's going to be get them more every day actually.
Yeah. So almost a delivery every week. You have an aircraft delivery.
Yeah, almost every week.
Wow.
The yesterday the 13th A350 has came up.
The which one?
It's been delivered. The 350.
The 13th one.
13th.
13th A350.
Yeah,
Right.
350 has arrived in Istanbul.
Right.
Delivered right now. It's
right.
Brand new from the Toulouse Airbus.
Wow. Have you ever done a delivery from Toulouse yourself?
Yeah, I did.
You did. Okay.
Tango Charlie Juliet November Sierra.
When was that?
A330.
Okay.
It was in 2013.
Okay.
I took the test flight of the aircraft in Toulouse.
Yeah.
And also plus delivery flight to Istanbul.
Now is that 330 still in service?
Yeah.
It is.
Still in service. That's my aircraft. I call it.
Okay.
Like
well, they should have put your name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
for the other city's name actually.
Yeah.
Not the city's names only.
Yeah. It's amazing though.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I like the way every airplane has a city name, even some of the very smallest
very
of cities.
Small, yeah, very small.
You know,
cities.
if you're not Turkish, you don't know where these cities are.
Yeah, sometimes we don't know because there are lots of cities in the Turkey. You know?
Right.
You may guess.
Yeah.
We are getting learned, by the way, from the aircrafts.
Isn't that incredible?
It's incredible.
Yeah. Well, with that many aircraft in the fleet, you have to start. You know, you have to start bringing very small towns.
Very small towns.
As the names.
So. The names. Except one exception.
Right.
You know, it's a Kushimoto. It's a Japanese small fisherman village.
Okay.
It's been a very long time ago. An Ottoman ship sunk over there.
Okay.
Which is carrying some helps to Japanese people.
Right.
I can say during the 1850s or 1890s something.
Right.
It's very, very early time. ship sunk over the just shore of the that village.
Okay.
It's called Kushimoto.
Kushimoto, yes.
Yeah, we have one flight. We have one Airbus.
Amazing. Kushimoto.
It's a retro paint livery aircraft.
Right.
The name on it is the Kushimoto.
Wow. Now let's wait for this airplane.
Yeah, sure.
Then we'll come back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll be back in a second, guys. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're just going to let this. We've got a Beech 1900 that's going to be taxiing away from us. So we're just going to let this airplane clear the area. But yeah, a departure. 777. Nice. No, it's great to have a guest with me here on the show. I'm very, very stoked, mega stoked. Oh, Westjet charter. Yeah, it's fantastic to have Ercan with me. That's amazing. He just flew in last night from Istanbul. So who have we got here? I just wanted to acknowledge Paul Clark, Premium Economy. We've got Ronald with Wings. Adria. Wow. Again, this is a pop-up show, just because I've got Ercan here, so we thought, why not? We're going to be out here spotting, so we might as well just lay it on. Hello, Uncle Car Guy and Boopy. Again, we're just waiting for this Beech 1900. It's running its engines literally 100 feet from where we're standing. So, stand by one. Hello, Carl. Nice to see you, Carl Crawford and Lee Davies. Uncle Car Guy. Hello, Anika. Did you tell little guys that we were live as well?
Yeah,
okay, good. This is a sports team of some type. Ercan, we've got the A330 there, turning onto the active. This A330 is heading to Toronto. That's the Air Canada 114. Right there. Ah, better. 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 Well, thanks for those of you that are joining us here in the show. Hello, Philip Curtis and Ronnie Middlehurst. Again, Lee Davies. There, this guy's rolling. We're going to wait for the A330 to clear the roof. right here. The A330 will clear the roof, kind of right about there. And we've got another Beech 1900 starting engines. So yeah. Nice. We've got Delta Airlines here. Let's figure out where this Delta's headed to. This Delta's heading to Minneapolis. Hello, Pauline. It's a pop-up show. Glad you could make it. Learjet diverter, according to Car Guy, right here. There's the Learjet. Nice old Learjet. Ooh. Thanks for the heads up on that, Car Guy. And Delta, ooh, good action, good action. Delta Airlines is on the roll. Great. I'll just wait for this Beech 1900 to stop running its engines, and then we can get back to having a chat with Ercan about his interesting career as a pilot. Beech 1900 on the roll. Okay, this fun. Two of these noisy beaches now leaving here, so that's going to make our life a little bit quieter for the time being. One and two, we'll have some peace and quiet, if you can call it that. Oh, we've got a Saab 340, Westjet on the roll. Nice. Okay, so once these guys are clear, we can... There, we finally have some good quiet, I think. Oh, we've got... It's pretty quiet. So I think we can probably have a chat there. Are you okay? Okay, so if maybe you stand right there. I'll frame the camera. Right. Something like, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good, and I'll come and stand right there. Yeah, exactly. And I'll maybe open it up a bit. Better. Much better. Okay, okay. Okay. So where were we, Ercan? What were you telling me? Oh, we were talking about the airplane, how they named the aircraft at Turkish Airlines. Yeah,
like
and then
kushimoto.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know.
It's like we call it the queen of the fleet. You know, it's a retro livery.
Yeah. Oh, that's the retro.
The retro one.
Okay.
We call the pajama style.
Right.
The little stripes on the red and white.
Right.
Style. During the 80s, it was a very nice livery actually.
Oh, it was a fan. I love the livery.
Yeah. The story behind it, during the Iran and Iraq war,
Yes.
there are some Japanese tourists are stuck in the Tehran,
Right.
and Japanese government asks for the Turkish government.
Yes.
We need that help to locate our citizens from the Tehran.
Right.
So Turkish government decides to send them an Airbus A380
Okay.
to the Tehran.
To evacuate them.
To evacuate them.
Right.
When the aircraft is landed in the last minute, the last aircraft from the Tehran, then they close the borders,
Yes.
and the deadline has finished. I mean, for the war.
Right.
The last minute, they took some Japanese citizens from the Tehran
Right.
back to Turkey
Okay.
as an evacuation flight. The most important announcement is that for the Japanese tourists, when they reach the border of the Turkish,
Right.
right now, welcome to Turkey.
Okay.
Then everybody started clapping. They are happy. They survived. And then, as a remembrance of that, this flight, the Japanese always appreciate for the Turkey.
Wow, I didn't. I
For
didn't.
that,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's a really interesting the evacuation flight. It's more really important flight. And a few years ago,
Yes.
one of the guys who is very
We better. Let's film this.
yeah, that's fine.
Let's film this. We'll continue the story.
Go ahead.
Continue the
We'll
story.
continue.
He's coming in here.
Oh yeah, good.
He's coming in here, guys. We're going to continue the story in just a second. Central Mountain Air, probably a fishing charter. Well, that's nice to see. We've not yet had one of these here this summer, so for you being here, it's special. Special. So this aircraft is for fishing charters. So they're based here, but they never operate from the South Terminal. So yeah, this is something special. It's an old Dash 8. What is that? A 200 or a 100? Yeah, it's an old aircraft. Hello, Ronnie Middlehurst, Matt Smith, and okay, there we go. So we'll go back to the story. It's going to be like this. We're going to be back and forth, back and forth. So I'll just 1 second. I'll just make the adjustments again. Okay. So you were telling me. There, John, you were telling me about the Japanese evacuations.
So they evacuated to Istanbul, then they flew some kind of way back to Japan.
Right.
After a while, a musician from the Japan who lives in the town from the Kushimoto.
Right.
The during the old Ottoman ships sunk over there. He heard that story. Then he wants to make a special music part.
Right.
It's called recital.
A recital, yes.
Yeah. For that one, once a day we were flying to New York, maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Somebody from the cabin crew. They told me there are some old retired cabin crew on board.
Right.
They want to say hello. I went into the cabin. Then I met some old retired women from the Turkish Airlines.
Right.
The special thing is,
yes,
they were that evacuation flight attendants.
Oh wow, okay.
They were going to New York for that music concert.
Yes.
Which the Japanese composer invited them into there.
Right.
It was in the Carnegie Hall. It
Right.
was a great music concert.
Right.
Then they also they invited us too,
Okay.
as a flight crew.
Yes.
I've been there. I've seen the whole story of that flight.
Yeah.
With some photos and the shows on the background,
Yeah.
with the special music dedicated to that rescue flight, evacuation flight.
Yes.
It was a good stuff for me.
Wow.
Then Turkish Airlines decided, after a while, decided to dedicate one aircraft to this project.
Okay.
So it's been painted to all the livery,
Right.
which was at that time the aircraft was painted something.
So that, yeah,
that one.
yeah.
So and the name is called from the old fisherman village from the Japan.
I see. I did not. Yeah, it's an amazing
Yeah,
story.
it's a
How
great
that
story.
logo. That's a retro jet. But
Retrojet.
no. Often, retro jets don't have that kind of a detailed,
Detail, yeah.
story behind
It's a
it.
special placard in the inside of the aircraft. It's been dedicated to the Kushimoto, which the names come from.
Right.
Which city is there in the Japan, a very small fisher town.
Wow. Wow.
It's a good story.
So now tell us. Now you say you did your flight training in central Turkey,
Correct.
and then
In
you got
Eskişehir.
at Eskişehir, and then you
It's
got
a
direct.
part of university, and the flights are all combined.
Right.
It's government based. I mean, very cheap for the
Students. Yeah.
students. Yeah.
And then you were direct
been
hire
there.
into Turkish Airlines.
Yep. I was
Lucky.
lucky at that time. I was just selected for the Turkish Airlines at these days.
Right.
Difficult because the company was maybe actually I can say exactly time 27 years ago.
That's what it was. What year was that?
27 years ago. It
So
was,
what year?
1995.
95. Okay.
Yeah, I finished the school. I graduated.
Oh,
Then I have joined the company.
we'll do.
Let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, hang on, guys. Aircraft movements. Not easy to. Hang on. Stop it down. No. It's hard to do all of this. Okay, I think there's nothing else there, so let's continue the story. So yeah, you say it was 1995 when you graduated and were hired by Turkish Airlines. Okay. And then, so how?
And on the first beginning, I went with some small group pilots. We went to the Scotland British Aerospace Flying College for the twin-engine flights.
Okay.
We did finish some of the twin-engine flight there.
Right.
And I returned back to Turkey. We start the ground school, the simulator training. Then we start with the RJs.
Okay.
which
And
is
you
behind us.
that's right behind us.
That's my first
It's unbelievable.
airline aircraft.
RJ85.
RJ 70,
Wow.
and we had 100.
Well, so you flew both.
I flew both.
You flew both.
70 and 100.
Okay. So, and how long were you on the RJ for?
It's only for 1 year.
1 year.
It was just only for 1 year. Then I have chosen for any reason to another 4-engine aircraft, the A340.
Wow. So you went from one
Yeah.
4-engine. There's not many people in their careers who go from one 4-engine jet to another 4-engine jet, and they're not the same. I mean, it's
Yeah.
very rare
It's
in this generation. Wow.
And then I was there for another 9 years before promoting the captain as a co-pilot.
Right.
1 year in the RJ, 9 years in the A340.
In the right-hand
Only for
seat.
340
Yeah.
in the right-hand seat.
And it took 9
After,
years.
yeah, I had my time. I chosen for the promoted captain,
Right.
and I promoted the captain on the 320. Another
Okay.
Airbus.
Okay. So
I flew in the 4 years in the 320.
So what year was that? From like 05 to 010? 2005 to 10?
2006 to 2010.
Okay, 60, yeah.
6 to 10.
Oh, let's get this. Sorry guys, we've got a float plane. This is one of the Kodiak. I'm not sure if this is one that we've seen here in Vancouver before. Unfortunately, it doesn't have much in the way of titles. It'd be nice if it did, though. Okay, so I think we're back. We've got a little bit of time to chat. Hang on 1 second. Open it up. Okay. Yeah. So you were telling me, John, that so from 2006 to 2010,
I was in the 320.
Yeah.
320. Yeah. I had a very busy time when I was in there.
Right.
After a quick while, I selected for an instructor.
Okay.
And then in the final, I finished as a senior TRE. I mean examiner, also in the 320.
Okay,
Okay. Captain plus trainer plus examiner.
Okay.
Then in 2010,
yes,
the company started to grow up so quickly.
Yes.
I was expecting to stay some more, but in the time, in the 2010, I asked to widebody aircraft again.
Right.
I returned back to a 340 this time as a captain.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 340.
When I was co-pilot, there was some captains in the 340. Right
yes.
now, I'm at that time I were them with this time as a captain.
Wow. Wow. So so
the
340, you must have you were everywhere, all over the States,
all
Asia.
over the States, Asia, many destinations.
South Africa, into Africa, I guess as well.
Yeah. Even one of them when I was co-pilot at that time. 2000, end of 2004, if I'm not wrong, or
yes.
5 something. It was a special flight to some delegate to Australia and the New Zealand.
Wow.
It was first time for the A340 for the New Zealand.
So it was not a scheduled flight. This was
not a scheduled
a government flight.
A government flight, something.
Wow.
We took the 340 with the 2 captains and the 2 first officers to Singapore.
Right.
One night in Singapore. The next day we took aircraft to the New Zealand to what's called not to Wellington. Sorry.
Oh, Christchurch. Okay. That's Christchurch.
The other one.
Well, the other one is. What's the other one?
It's in the north.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Me too. Me too. What? So there's Christchurch. There's
actually,
Dunedin. There's
not Wellington, not Christchurch. It's in the north.
Yeah, it'll come to. It's strange.
Anyway,
yeah.
We stay one night over there, and we took aircraft to the Christchurch for another 2 or 3 days.
Yes.
Then we took aircraft to Melbourne.
Right.
The next day Canberra. The next day Sydney.
What a trip.
The next day to Bangkok.
Yeah.
The next day to Istanbul.
Wow.
Auckland.
Oh, Auckland,
it was
of course.
Auckland.
Yeah,
yeah,
Auckland.
Sorry,
Yeah, Auckland, of course.
Auckland.
Okay.
It was an amazing place.
We've got a Westjet departure, guys. We're gonna come back in a second. We're gonna do this Westjet departure right now. It's a 37, and it's gone right down to the. It's taking the extension actually. Yeah. So yeah, it's let's have a look here. Where is this? I'm trying to figure out where this Westjet 37 is heading to. It's heading to Toronto, actually. It's going to be rolling here any second. It's a warm day today, mid-20s. Okay. So, John, you see the Westjet 37 right there? Yeah, that Westjet 37, I believe a sports team has boarded it. I don't know if it's a hockey team or baseball, but there's a sports team on it, athletes. And so this is a special charter. It'll taxi out right in front of us. So we'll just keep an eye on it. We'll keep our ears open. But I think we can put ourselves back. We've got a bit of quiet time. So if you, I'll put the camera back in the usual spot and we can continue with, there we are. Hang on 1 second. Excellent. Okay. So, yeah, that was an amazing, really amazing. So is that the only time you did such an extensive non-scheduled airline in your career?
That was that flight.
It was that flight?
It was that flight.
Wow. Wow, it was that a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
So what would you say about the tell us about flying the Avialiner. Like, what are your memories of flying it? Like, how would you describe it?
I remember we were doing most of the domestic flights with the Airliners, which at that time the runways are short and narrow in the Turkey. Most of the lack of the ILS or other RNAV capability, something like today.
Right.
It was quite challenging flights.
Okay.
At that time, we were doing lots of flights with the Airliners, very short runways, mostly the VR or NDB approach. The aircraft was very manual actually. There is no auto brake, there is no reversers.
Right.
There is auto throttle, but it's in very basic. And the aircraft has no RNAV capabilities or not VNAV. The pilot's going to understand what I mean.
Yes.
So you have to be careful for every kind of stuff on the aircraft.
Right. So, well, you say they had no thrust reversers. Now, were the brakes heavy duty? Did they compensate or not really?
You have to compensate because you are on the guys who are doing the brakes, regulate runway. You have to be very careful, especially for the crosswind landings.
Right.
Because it's in the T-tail and the wings on the top of the
right.
fuselage.
Yes.
The crosswind affects this kind of aircraft so much.
More so than, okay.
More.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Wow. And then it's high above the ground, so it can operate into gravel. But you never took the airplane into a gravel strip.
Nope.
You didn't do that.
I didn't, but it's not able. She's able actually.
Yeah.
Able.
So what about performance, like hot and high airfield?
Well,
is there any
performance is not good? I mean, because this. I was telling you, this aircraft is made for the British weather.
Right, cold weather.
In the summer, maximum 10 degrees. In the winter, minimum 5 degrees, something.
Yeah.
In that temperature scale, it was very good aircraft.
Okay.
But in the Turkey, we have very high elevated airports.
Yes.
Around the 5,000 feet.
Okay.
And in the summertime, we have some airports. Sometimes the temperature hits the 40 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
On daytime, the
right.
maximum.
Yes.
We were using this aircraft in very, very harsh conditions actually.
Okay.
In the summer, in the winter, in the high elevation, in the hot weather. But it's a nice aircraft. There is no kind of, you're never high on the approach.
Okay.
You never. Because it's a speed brake in the tail.
Yes.
It makes everything comfortable.
Wow. Yeah, because I've seen it land.
You descend like a balloon.
Yeah,
no problem.
We've seen it here in Vancouver where they open up the speed brake just on short finals coming in with the speed.
Always you can open in the short final.
Above what speed can you not use the speed brake? Is there
actually there's no speed brake limit?
Oh, so even at 350 knots you can use that speed brake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that.
Slow aircraft actually. If I compare to these days aircraft, I mean for the 320 flies around the 0.80 Mach.
Okay.
My current aircraft 350 flies 0.8, 0.5.
Okay.
And this was very slow, around the 67.
Wow.
0.67 Mach.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
Quite slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's designed for the short flights.
Right.
Up to 2 hours It's very comfortable, very
Right.
good, very convenient.
So when did Turkish Airlines retire the Avro?
I can say
Late 90s or
no. It's around the 2000.
around? Okay, that late.
Maybe
okay.
2008.
Okay,
They returned to all aircrafts. Back,
interesting. Replaced by
2000.
Boeings.
Boeings and the 320s.
Right.
The 320 fleet was founded in the 2005 in the Turkish Airlines.
Right.
In 2005, then they would start to retire in the old Avros.
Okay, I get
They
it.
returned back to, I believe they returned back to Avro. The
Yeah, I went back to
mid-size
Avro.
space, I don't know the commercial size.
So would you? So how would you compare the A350 to flying the A330? Is one better than the other, or easier for the pilot, or?
Actually, from 330 to 350, it's a easy conversion training,
Okay.
but 350 has a more comfortable for pilots
Yes.
and a very performance aircraft.
So it's got more power, yeah, higher
more
thrust.
power, higher thrust. It climbs very easily. Speed is higher than the 330,
Okay.
and the cabin altitude is lower than the 330.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
comfortable for the
Yeah.
passengers too.
The cabin is, well, they're competing with the 787.
Yeah,
in that,
something. Yeah,
with the cabin comfort pressure.
yeah. They are
Yeah.
on both. Actually, the 787 and the 350 looks like in the same class,
Right.
but the 350 carries more passengers,
But 100 more, doesn't it?
around 50 more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Quite.
It's a big number actually for the commercial side.
Right. Right. So, what are the routes that you like this year?
This
Where
year,
have you been with the 350?
Yeah, with the 350, let me recall, just after the New Year,
Yes.
we start the Saigon, Ho Chi Minh, Saigon,
Okay.
Vietnam, and Hanoi,
Right.
all with the 350, and then the Manila, the
Okay.
Cebu in the Philippines
Oh,
too.
Cebu.
Yeah, we do.
Wow.
We do some flights to Cebu.
Yes.
I don't know, it's not daily, but
That's
3 or 4
amazing.
times a week.
And you went to Cebu.
Yeah, I went to Cebu.
2-day layover as well?
Yeah, something.
Oh, lucky.
Lucky, yeah.
That's very, very good. Now, let me grab the phone because I'm going to see if anybody watching has any questions for us. They may want to ask
Yeah, sure,
you some
let's.
they may want to ask you some questions. Let's have a look
That's
here.
right.
Just going to disconnect.
Yeah, some guys are texting me.
Okay, so first of all, how's the audio here with this mic? Maybe you guys can, Lee, I don't know if you can hear me. Lee, how's the audio coming through? Is it okay? Let's see if we can get anybody. So we've got Ronald Alexander Flores. So can you guys hear us? How is the audio? Okay, it's perfectly fine according to Andrew. Come on in. Yeah, come on into the camera.
Sure.
So I'm just asking, do any of our viewers have any questions? Because I will ask Air John if you guys have a question. Okay, so we have a question. How did you become an A350 pilot? Like what would be your summary answer to how does one become an A350 pilot?
In my company, depends on your seniority. You choose them for the wide body.
Okay, so based on seniority.
Then in the wide body, I mean for the Airbus fleet, 330 fleet,
Yes.
there is another seniority inside of the fleet.
Right.
So I was in the company last 27 years.
Yeah.
I was very senior actually currently.
Right.
So we start from the first beginning.
Okay.
The first oldest, the senior captain, then one by one go down.
Yeah.
So I've been in the 350 in 2 years.
So somebody asked.
This
2 years.
I'm sure that this.
So that's the answer. Is that if you're working for the company, it's based on seniority. Somebody asks, is your job stressful?
Yes.
So when
Yes.
would be the stressful
Sure.
times? Would you say?
If I wake up early in the morning,
It's only a CRJ, so we're gonna pass. We're gonna
Alright.
we're gonna let you answer that. Yeah.
if I'm going to wake up early in the morning, I get stressful because how can I say, mentally I'm getting prepared for that flight.
Right.
I need a good sleep. I feel something like that. I need
Yes.
a good sleep.
Yes.
I need to wake up on time, be on time to get look at the weather, route, charts, profile,
Right.
passenger, lots of stuff. That give you some stress,
And that's
which is not supposed to be normal.
But once you depart, does it all go away?
Yeah, it's all go away.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, so another person says, that was my question before. So someone says, what airplane did you fly before? But you've addressed it. So you've already flown the A330, and before that you flew the A320 and the Avioliner.
Yeah.
So Ercan has had his entire flying career with Turkish Airlines.
Turkish Airlines, correct.
Are many of your colleagues the same as you, or are some of them like what percent?
No, it's changing. It's maybe like me, not too much.
Not too many,
Not
or
too many.
one person
Yeah.
company. Okay.
Not person company.
Okay. So someone asked you, what is your favorite airline as a passenger?
Airline is a passenger.
What's your favorite airline? If you're a passenger, it can be Turkish Airlines. Yeah. What is?
Of course, I can put the Turkish Airlines in number one,
Okay.
and maybe the Far East Airlines, maybe in the second. I can name just a single one, but they are very kind to passengers, very happy to be there. The service is very nice. Airports are nice.
Asian Airlines in
Asian
airlines
mostly, yeah.
in general. Interesting. Let's just see if we've got what we've got happening here, guys. We're just looking. We've got a few departures. Okay, the Westjet's coming out. So
It's
let's.
coming, yeah.
We'll come back in a few seconds.
Back in a few
We're going to
seconds.
come back in a
Sure.
bit. We're going to go behind the camera and do some plane spotting now, guys. Okay, so we've got Westjet coming out right now, and we're just going to bring the camera. We're going to reset the, because Westjet's coming out right now on this. That was fun, but we're going to come back with Ercan shortly. So here comes this Westjet charter. Now that was fun. I enjoyed that. So I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, he got his he was a private pilot initially when he got his license at the flying school. Okay, so this is Westjet taxiing off the I believe it's the Shell Aero Center ramp. They've got a bunch of sports team passengers on board. Don't know which sports team it is, but they're definitely heading out to play a game somewhere. It's nice to see the Westjet, though, coming out right here in front of us. Looks good. Really nice. This is a treat. Wow. And our Central Mountain Dash 8 starting engines too right now. Treat for us. Great action. So we've got this Q400 now. Fishing charter. Nice. It's great action. Very good action. Yeah. Oh, we've got a beach. We got a King Air, I think, landing. What is that? Oh, that's the medevac King Air. One of the medevacs. Nice. So what we'll do, Air John, we'll just wait for the Q400 to take, or the Dash 8 to take off, and then we'll continue our chat.
Yeah, sure.
How are you doing? How's the traffic here for you?
Very interesting.
For coming from Istanbul, it's different.
Of course.
So tell me what you're... Yeah?
Flyers, domestic flyers, Americans, international traffic, which is quite unusual to me for the twin turboprops.
Yeah, you don't see them in Turkey.
Yeah,
Not like
it's
this.
very rare, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very rare.
Okay, there's our Boeing taxing. Our Westjet Boeing is turning onto the active. This is too hot for him to climb early. Okay. Oh, we've got the King Air coming in here. Medevac. We've got the Disney in the background. Hello, Lee Bracewell. Thanks for joining us, Lee. And Ryan. Andrew Ellie. Busy for just a random day to come out and do a pop-up show. This is Airliners Live. My name's Henry Tenby, and this is a pop-up show. Our regular show, of course, will be tomorrow. But I'm out here with a special friend and guest, so I figured why not do a live show? Okay, we've got American on the roll. There it is. Nice. Good. We got a rotation on that. It's going to get a bit busy, Air John, now. Getting a bit busy. Yeah. We got a air. Yeah. Lots of Boeings. Lots of Boeings. For sure. The Westjet that's coming out's in the new colors. So we've got a push of traffic here. Let's see how you guys are doing in the chat. We've got Matt Smith. Hi, Matt. Tom and Ann. Gojo says Lufthansa 747 is 50 minutes out. It's hitting the Rockies. So the Lufthansa will come in, the 747-400. Yeah. That's a fantastic airplane. Yeah. Learjet on the roll. It's heavy. Hot runway. Yeah, because it's so warm, the aircraft are taking a long time to get airborne. Oof.
with
Yeah.
and high elevation.
Yeah. I mean, we're at.
You know.
Yeah. So what is one of the odd? Which airport is Konya High Airport?
No, Erzurum. It's
Erzurum.
around 5,000 feet above sea level.
Okay, that's the highest one in Turkey.
Yep.
Erzurum.
Erzurum.
Okay. That was neat. That was very cool. So what else can I ask you, Erjan? What can you tell us about the new airport, Erjan? What are your comments on the new airport compared to the old Ataturk airport?
So the new airport is a really big one, which we needed years ago.
Yes.
Many years ago.
Right.
But they built in very in short time.
They did.
If I compare it to the European airports,
Right.
you know, the Berlin they take
Forever. Berlin took forever.
Yeah.
They almost never opened
but
it.
in Istanbul they finished the whole airport from scratch to finish in 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Versus Brandenburg, Berlin. What,
Yeah.
20 years?
It was something.
Yeah. But as a pilot, is it a nice airport? Like, there's so many runways there.
There are
Does
so
it,
many runways, and the runways are quite apart from each other. Sometimes taxi times getting longer.
yeah, long
Which is
taxi,
not
very
good
long.
for the passengers.
Yeah. Oh,
But
we
we're
got.
happy to have a longer runway.
Yeah. American Airlines on the roll. Hot day. Now we've got what's now Air Canada Max. There's not many other than Turkish Airlines. There's not too many Max operators in Istanbul, are there?
Nope.
Not real. Yeah,
Nope,
it's not as popular.
Yeah, not popular.
Yeah.
There are some in the Sun Express, but they operate based in the Antalya.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Istanbul, nope.
Yeah. Air Canada has a lot of these Maxes in service. They're very common here in Vancouver. Well, look at it. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of Maxes. This Max here is going to Las Vegas, actually.
Las Vegas?
Yeah. There it goes. Now we've got Flair. Flair is next. The Flair is heading to Montreal. Flair 102.
Is it low-cost company?
Yeah, they're low cost. Flair and Lynx are pretty much the two big low cost carriers in Canada. So Gojo Love says Westjet from Toronto 8 miles out. What have we got next?
One of friend mine remind me in the messages.
Yes.
The Oman is coming max with the.
Oman Air is coming.
It's coming with the
Correct.
737 max to
Istanbul.
Gökçen, the other airport.
Oh, to Sabiha Gökçen. Yeah. Yeah. Oman Air.
Also, Istanbul is. You can see the lots of Iranian companies.
Still, yeah.
They are still flying the A300s, 310s, the old 340s.
Right.
Iran
340.
Kashmir.
Oh, yeah.
Aseman.
Yeah.
Aseman has a the MSN number 2, the oldest A340. They've
really?
Yeah, they operate every day to Istanbul.
I did not realize it's the oldest A340 in service.
That's the number 2.
Incredible. Oh, nice rotation. And Air North is coming out. No, there's a lot to talk about. I would say we have a lot to talk about. Tons of yeah. It's too bad you're not here every week.
Yeah. Will be fantastic to be also.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an A319 taking off. Air Canada A319, and it's heading to Ottawa. Oh no, hang on. Well, they've got the type wrong. It's a MAX. It's a MAX. Oh, yeah. This is a MAX going to Ottawa. I thought there was an A319, or is that what we just saw just took off maybe? It's getting busy. Just the way we like it. Air North is coming out. This is a good one. This is a good one, Air North. This is a 500, 737-500. I guess there's not many 500s coming into Turkey.
No.
Pretty rare.
A long time. I'm not seeing.
Yeah. Somebody asked you, what's your favorite airplane?
It's a good question. Actually, my favorite airplane is which I fly every day.
The 350?
330 and 350.
Those are your two favorites.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Okay.
I love them. Fly with them.
So there we go. That's a good answer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we've got Max on the roll. Have you ever flown on a Max, Ercan?
As a passenger.
You have, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here comes the Dreamliner, Air Canada Dreamliner taxiing out. Dreamliner's heading to Montreal. No, it's heading to Frankfurt. That's heading. The Dreamliner's heading to Frankfurt, but the this A330 right in front of us is heading to Montreal. Right in front of us, right there.
There was Ukrainian was coming to Istanbul with the 500.
Are they still in business?
No.
Not
when the war started, they stopped flying.
Isn't that a shame?
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, no more Air Ukraine International.
No more. They're not flying.
Well, I hope they can start flying again.
Russia keeps flying to Istanbul.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what you were saying. There's a lot of Russian airlines still flying.
Still flying to Istanbul.
Yeah.
And plus Antalya.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying in the car, there's only 2 countries in the world, I think, or in the certainly in the region, where you can fly to Russia from, and that's Israel and that's Turkey. So both countries have maintained open relations, I will say, with Russia.
Yeah.
So the airways are open. Okay, this is Porter Airlines. This is a Embraer 190. Going to get noisy for a sec. Watch your ears, Air John. Be careful. These are noisy little machines. Okay. Hello, Susie B. Thanks for joining us, Susie. I have a guest with me. For those of you that are new to the show, his name is Air John, and he is the pilot on the Turkish Airlines A350 that flew in yesterday, and he is an aviation fan and a spotter. He's a very good friend of my friend Ilgaz in Istanbul. So here I am. We have Air John with me. We're having a good day of spotting. Later on, after dinner, we're gonna go to the north side for the golden hour. Then we'll have Air John back to his hotel at a good time so he can rest well. But yeah, you're very lucky, Air John, with the weather. Very, very nice weather. You brought Istanbul weather to Vancouver, I would say.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So this is Air North, Air John. This company is based in Whitehorse.
Oh, was it?
The orange one.
Yeah, it's new to me.
Yeah, it's new to you, and they fly up to, it's the capital city of the Yukon Territory, Whitehorse.
Whitehorse.
Yeah. So, Air John, although there's Russian airlines flying to Istanbul, but no Russian-built aircraft. Have you seen any Russian-built aircraft?
These days, yeah, there are Sukhoi 100.
Oh, the Sukhois are coming in.
Operates.
Okay.
If I'm not wrong, it's Azur Air.
Azur Air. Okay.
Azur Air, they operate the Sukhoi 100 to Istanbul.
Okay.
I see them.
Wow.
Actually, when we say the Russian build, mostly we are thinking about for Tupolev or...
Yeah, I'm thinking, correct. Yeah.
It's a new aircraft.
Yeah, it is a new aircraft. But you read my mind. Yeah, I was referring to like the old Tupolevs, the Antonovs, ILs.
And before the war, we had the special guest, the Antonov 225 in the Istanbul.
It came in just before the war.
Before the war, we had a special day. It's open to spotters a whole day.
Right.
It's in the air side actually.
Right.
It's a very, very good organization for the new airport.
Right.
They arrange everything very well. We had a fantastic day.
Isn't that amazing? It's a shame that the airplane is destroyed.
Yeah, it's destroyed.
Oh, here comes Air North.
Yep.
Back to the cameras. There we go. We're good. It's Air North off to Whitehorse. Very rare airplane, 737-500. Hard to get a flight on them.
By the way, Sukhoi is coming to Istanbul. It's Azimut, not Azur. That's my mistake. A friend of mine on the other side.
Yes.
Watching us on the YouTube.
Yeah.
It corrects me on the...
Okay, what's the name again?
It's Azimut.
Azimuth.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that operating to Moscow? Or you don't know?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's a Russian. I don't know.
Oh, we've got the China Airlines is coming out, or Sichuan Airlines special scheme.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's another 350.
yeah.
I spotted her in the Istanbul.
Same airplane.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Wow.
It's a special livery.
Wow. We're just waiting patiently for this Air North. Okay. So John Southwell says it's Eric Nielsen International Airport is the name of the Whitehorse Airport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's super.
I don't know who that person is,
Yeah.
but that's who they named the airport after. Okay. Airspeed's alive.
Yep.
It's coming, yeah. Air North is rolling. Look how short and stubby. It's a very short, stubby airplane. Oh, nice. Oh, and see, there's the Sichuan. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Panda, I guess Panda scheme. Oh, and we've got an A330 taking off, Air Canada, without delay as well. Good action. Air John, this is the action. This is a busy time for Vancouver. This is what we call busy. Wow. And here comes this. Look at that. That's amazing. This bird. Wow.
Do you know why the pilots love the 350?
No, tell us. I'm all ears.
She's got that sexy curves.
Sexy curves on the nose.
Look at the winglets.
Oh, the winglets. Yes.
Do you see that?
Yeah, they're curved winglets. They are curved winglets. That's correct. You're referring to. Yeah, I'm going to put that in the center of the camera. The way the winglet curves to the wing. Right? That's what you're referring to. Right there.
Yeah.
That's the sexy curve of the A350 winglet. Is it unique to that airplane, that curve on the winglet?
I think yes. It's unique to the 350.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing that kind of a design on other winglets.
I don't know.
Yeah.
787 has some slightly the new A330-900, they call the 330 Neo, has a similar to 787.
Yes.
350 is slightly larger curve.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, it's Disney. It's Disney. Nice. No, this is a beautiful view of the. Let's say again? Yeah, exactly. This is our midday peak traffic, which I wanted you to see. So we've now got this is the Frankfurt flight turning onto the active. Yeah, this is Frankfurt. Not much separation, is there, Air John? Very little separation.
Yeah. heavy.
Yeah, very heavy. Look at that.
Long way.
And he's keeping his landing gear down to cool them. Look how long he's holding the gear down for. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, isn't that?
Do you have to hold the gear down on the A350 like this?
In 350 it's not a big problem, not a big deal actually. But in the 330 sometimes we need to do.
Wait, this much? Even this?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. So is it because today is a 25 degrees Celsius day? Is that what
our
it?
brakes are getting hot very easily.
Right. Boy, look how the gear. So how?
Still down.
Like how long will they keep it down to? 10,000 feet?
Was it 330?
This is a Dreamliner.
Dreamliner. Huh. I have no idea for Dreamliner, but in the 330 we need to cool down the temperature below 290 degrees.
Oh, okay. So whenever that sensor tells you that's the temperature, you can bring the gear up. Yeah, he's definitely holding the gear down for a long.
For departure, we have more restricted temperatures, 150.
Okay.
We have to cool down before takeoff.
Yeah. Wow. So, hope everybody's doing well. Rev1 Kev is a member in first class here on Airliners Live for 15 months. Great show today, Henry. Thank you very much, Rev1 Kev. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your membership on the channel. Oh, we've got a 320 turning on to the active. And the 320, look at all the airplanes that are lined up. Look at them all. Holy. There's about a dozen aircraft lined up here. Super busy. Trying to figure out where this A320 is going to. It's heading to Winnipeg. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got about 15 airplanes here.
Wow.
Super busy. Wow. And Zhao is coming out too. Wow. Another Q400 rolling. Zhao. Oh, there's British Airways. 777. This is what I wanted you to see here, John. This busyness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
So when you're flying out of here and you're flying the aircraft, have you ever noticed that there is this photo spot here?
Actually, previously not spotted yet.
You didn't? Okay.
From now, I know where are the spots.
Okay.
I will able to see it. I will see that.
Okay, so here come.
Airports are spotting locations are very close to the runways or the taxiways.
Yes.
Sometimes, always we are waving to the spotters.
Yeah.
While we are passing through.
Where is that?
Mostly in the Europe.
Oh, in Europe, yeah.
Yeah, there are lots of spotting locations.
Right. Oh, like Amsterdam and Germany,
Yeah,
places like
we are
that.
always
Yeah.
waving them.
Here we go. It's A350 showtime. We'll see how heavy he is. Usually it appears right behind the tree.
Yes.
So we'll
There's
see.
a long way to.
Oh. I guess it's similar flight time as Istanbul.
There might be. Yesterday we flew 11 hours and 40 minutes.
Wow.
Flight hours.
Wow, 11 hours and 40. I'm going to change the battery. I'm just going to change the battery, guys. So just do a quick battery change. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just doing a battery change, everybody. So bear with me here for 1 second. Where did the battery change? That went perfectly. Okay. Okay. Okay, we've got, Alaska Airlines on the roll. Undoubtedly out off to Alaska, or not Alaska, Seattle. What am I saying, Alaska? Oh, nice rotation. Nice. Okay, so we've got this Dreamliner. Let's figure out where it's going to. Dreamliner is heading to Incheon Airport, Seoul. It's going to Seoul.
Seoul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you go there often yourself, John?
Yeah.
You do.
I do.
Yeah. How do you like that as a layover?
It's a nice place. The airport is very big actually.
Yeah.
Also, the Seoul is a very nice city. The people are so kind.
Right. So
they got a very nice food.
Yes, they do have nice food.
Yeah. It's important to me.
Yeah. Not as good as Turkish food though, but it is nice.
Yeah, it's nice. In the winter, Seoul is very, very cold.
Oh yeah, I know. Well below zero. So we've got, what's that? That is Okay, I'm going to wait for this airplane to present. So when you're overnighting in Seoul, are you staying at downtown or at the airport?
Close to the airport right now.
Close to the airport. Okay.
Previously we used to stay in the downtown, but right now the airport is far away.
Yeah.
It takes so much time in the city traffic to get there, return back.
So the company's decided that you'll stay closer to the airport.
The airport.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
convenient for us.
Yeah. Do you go to Japan often?
Not too much, because currently we serve to Japan with the Boeing fleet.
Oh, it's a Boeing destination.
787 or 777.
Okay, Boeing destination.
That's why.
Okay.
And Japan is another my favorite destination,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh, same with us.
Yeah,
Same
me
with
too.
me. I love it. But when you guys go to Japan, you're staying at Narita, right?
Yeah. Narita.
Yeah. You're at Narita. Oh, look who's coming out. Air France. 777. That's nice.
Yep.
Wow. Very, very cool. Yeah, Japan, 76. So are there any passenger 767s going to Istanbul?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Who was the last one? Azerbaijan?
Maybe Azerbaijan.
Might have been Azerbaijan. Yeah.
Azerbaijan or Uzbekistan.
Either or.
Uzbekistan might be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to fly a 767 as a passenger now.
Yeah.
Wow. How are you doing, Air John, for like drinks or all that kind of? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're okay.
I'm having a really good day.
I am glad to hear that.
The airport, watching these different aircraft, different companies.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
If I had the chance, I'm going in the layovers. I'm going for spotting locations also.
Oh yeah,
I went in Japan, Jakarta, Bangkok.
How was the spotting in Jakarta?
In Jakarta, actually, we were in the field.
Okay.
It was a rice field or something.
Yes.
But Jakarta is so hot.
Oh, okay.
You can imagine it's very humid and hot. Not comfortable, but traffic is very, very busy.
How many hours were you there? Like for hours?
Yeah, it was something. 3 hours.
Oh, you're dedicated.
Yeah.
Was it good traffic in Jakarta?
Yeah, mostly the domestic traffics.
Well, that's good. That's the rare stuff.
Very, very busy.
Yeah. So in Jakarta, were you by yourself, or were you with a colleague or a local person, or just how did you do that?
I met some guys on the internet.
Yes.
I want to come up to Jakarta. I'm going to fly to Jakarta. I want to go some spotting. If
right.
you're going to be helping me or something.
Right.
They were kind people.
What? So they were the local spotters.
Yeah, they took me with the motorbikes.
Right.
We went all together.
Right.
To stay to the summer.
Wow.
In the field. I'm not sure, but it might be a rice field.
Rice field, okay.
Yeah.
But that's nice that they took you. So they were good guys.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
We were lucky. We were having a rain because it's a very rainy place.
Right.
The Jakarta.
Right. Wow.
Thailand, you know, the Singapore.
So-
It rains always.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you're lucky you didn't get saturated. So are these guys video or photo?
Photo.
Mostly photo.
Mostly
Okay.
photo.
Yeah. Okay, we've got flare. Flare's taxing onto the active. So let's see where this flare is going, guys. This flare is going to Edmonton. It's the flare 826. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show with us. We're having fun.
Yeah.
Air John
having
and
fun.
myself. If for those of you that are watching the show, just joining us now, I've got a friend and guest with me. His name is Air John. He's a pilot with the Turkish Airlines A350 that just arrived here yesterday. So today's his off day, and he's just hanging out. He's chilling, relaxing here,
Exactly.
relaxing and chilling here at the airport.
You know, this side of the fences are hobby. The other side is the work.
That's right.
That's for me.
Yeah, and today is your relaxing day.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you fly off into Africa with the A350? Is that a destination?
Yes, we do fly to South African destinations, the Johannesburg, Cape Town, Maputo,
Yeah.
and Durban.
Do you like those destinations?
Yep, especially for the Cape Town and Johannesburg.
You like it a lot?
Yeah.
So they're good places to visit?
Good place to visit,
Yeah?
especially for the Cape Town. It's in the ocean side.
Yeah?
Nice view, nice food,
Yeah? Oh,
nice wines.
it sounds good.
Yeah. So most of the crew favorite, one of the favorite destinations.
Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Wow.
Yeah. People love it.
Yeah, I've never been to South Africa, but
You should see that. It's really, really nice place.
what do you do in Maputo? What's, like, what is...
We don't have layover in Maputo.
Oh, it's just, okay.
We layover in the Johannesburg.
Okay.
Daily flight.
Okay, so Maputo's...
Return, go there, stay 2 hours in the aircraft, and return back to
I get it.
Johannesburg again.
Yeah.
Also, Durban is right now is something like that. And on the other African destinations, we fly with the 737 or A330.
Right. Yeah.
And almost every African country we have a flight.
Yeah. And I guess Cairo's too close, so it's
Yeah,
going to be
Cairo is-
narrow body airplane.
Narrow body.
What about South America? Is that somewhere you get to, or?
Yeah, we are currently flying to Brazil, São Paulo.
Oh, São Paulo. Okay.
And then then flight continues to the Buenos Aires.
Okay.
We are looking for the new destination in this Brazil, most possibly Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, okay. So you've been to those other locations with the 350?
Yes.
Okay.
With the 350.
So here's JAL. Time for JAL now.
It's
7-6.
Tokyo.
Yeah, off to Narita.
You know, they closes the airport by the 11 p.m. in the Narita.
Yes.
Until the 6 a.m. in the morning.
I know that.
No.
I know that. And I've been there as a standby passenger
Uh-huh.
and didn't get on the flight, and they throw you out of the airport. You cannot sleep
Yeah.
there. They say
They
you must,
close the whole airport.
yeah, you have to go to a hotel. You cannot stay there.
There's no flight in the night time.
No. Yeah, it's interesting because we had to organize our hotel because we didn't get on the flight, and they were the authorities were saying, no, you have to go, time to leave. They did not want you hanging out. They closed the airport.
Yep.
It's like a store. You have to leave it.
You have to leave. Even they're closed for the air traffic. Have you spotted the house in the middle of the Narita airport?
No, I haven't seen that.
Someone is living there. It's in the middle of the airport.
Okay.
Between the taxiways.
So somebody is living there?
Yeah, they are still living there.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the airport.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
He doesn't want to give his house to the airport authority.
Right.
To ruin it and make the taxiway. So taxiway is following the house around it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's ANA. Oh no, that was Air New Zealand actually. Yeah, Air New Zealand landing right there. Yeah, it's good international traffic, but I did not know about the fellow living in his house in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he's still there.
I wonder if he's a plane spotter.
Nice place actually.
Here comes a CRJ. So here's the Korean Airlines 777 cargo I was telling you about. This comes in from Guadalajara, Mexico. Then they do a fuel stop, crew change here. So David Gmail tells me the Lufthansa 747 is 10 minutes away. So we're gonna thank you for the heads up on that, David. Thank you, Andrew. John is mentioning return flight to Paris. That's right. This is the return flight to Paris. Right there. We've got good, decent traffic. Decent traffic. And Andrew Baird, thank you, Andrew, for gifting one Airliners Live membership. That was very kind of you for gifting that. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah. And behind the Air France, we've got an Air Canada 777 heading to Toronto. Okay, Air France time. Air France. Paris. Wait for it to present behind the tree. Oh, good traffic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good traffic and very comfortable spotting location.
Yeah. It is a comfortable spotting location, isn't it?
It is comfortable.
Yeah, we're very grateful.
It's elevated.
Yeah.
Some stuff, toilets.
Yeah,
stuff
everything
there,
is here.
Water. Everything to spot or needed is here.
It is.
Yeah. It's good.
It is really good. So this Air Canada flight's going to Toronto. It's 777. It's the Air Canada 118. About a 3.5-hour flight. That's the sound we like. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Yeah. Yeah, it's not loud. I mean, the A350, of course, is a different generation. Yeah, but it's pretty quiet for what it is. Okay, Korean.
350 tons, I mean max takeoff weight, but it's like you'd expect the ground, it's like a rocket launch or something, but it's starting up.
Just waiting for Korean. Gmail says, David says the Lufthansa. Heads up, I see it. I see the Lufthansa. So once this is gone, I'll move the camera over to Lufthansa because I do have it on visual. Thank you very much, David Gmail, for the heads up. We're going to be able to get it too because this is going to be out of the way. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Well, are we going to get this and the Lufthansa? I don't know. There we've got Lufthansa on approach too. Shocking. Shocking. I'm going to try to get the Lufthansa as well. Very quickly. Double whammy. great action. Absolutely fantastic, right? When you don't know where to point the camera, because it's good wherever you point. Wow. Wow, we've been blessed, I would say. Well, I'm sorry I haven't been too much in the chat, but it's just been so busy. And I've had a guest here today with me, which is great. Ercan, the A350 Turkish Airlines pilot. He flew in yesterday with he's a captain, and he captained in the Turkish Airlines A350 that arrived last night. So today's his off day, and he's here relaxing, chilling with us. One heavy after another. Wow. It's really amazing. A320 turning on to the active. Going to Calgary is the Air Canada 220. It's just so busy. But this particular Dreamliner, which is coming out our way right now, is heading to Osaka. Kicks 7879 Dreamliner. It's the Air Canada Flight 23. New service out of Vancouver to Osaka. Well, new for now. They've just added it in the last few weeks, I believe. So it's pretty good. Good action. Hang on, just adjusting my tripod a tad. It's good. Hope everybody's doing well. John Southwell says, should Calgary be Wayne Gretzky Airport? Yeah, perhaps. That's a pretty good name. Suitable. But I think he was from Edmonton. I think. I'm not a sports expert, and I'm not a sports fan either. So I think, well, he certainly played for the Edmonton Oilers, but I'm not sure if he was from Calgary or Edmonton. Nice. Oh, here comes the Avro. Avro.
How often do you rotate? Do you switch? Like, is it 1 month? No, 1 month after. No, 1 month. In a year based. In 1 year, they take your
Charter flight, Summit, RJ85. Or is it an RJ100? I think it's an RJ85. Pretty hot takeoff. Okay, what have we got here? Our Dreamliner. Andrew says, I've never seen that plane in real life. Well, you need to come to Vancouver, Andrew, to check it out. What have we got on approach? Something on approach. ANA. Tokyo. arriving from Narita Airport. Okay. And then we've got our own aircraft heading out here, heading to Osaka. Looking good. Thank you, Andrew, for the heads up on that ANA arriving. I appreciate that. So somebody said, Nicholas says there's only 2 of the original BAE 146s flying worldwide. So the 146 is the earlier version of the Avroliner here. It was actually built as a BAE 146. Then they updated the airplane, they upgraded it, and they rechristened it the Avro RJ 85, 70, and 100. So according to the fellow here in the chat, Nicholas, he says there's only 2 original BAE 146s still flying, and I believe that. I believe there's not very many left. They're probably in Russia, I'm guessing, or perhaps Georgia, Kyrgyzstan, countries like that. Cargojet. We've got a Cargojet landing here on the other side. 767-300 cargo. Well, where was he a pilot too?
Yeah, I found another pilot who works in Sacramento.
Who does he work for?
The Coastal.
Oh, he works for Pacific Coastal. Okay, very good.
Coastal, and they do sub for the Westjet.
Oh, he does. So he flies the yeah, he does the Saab 340.
Saab 340.
Yeah. Does he like flying the Saab 340?
Yeah, he was happy.
He's happy with it. Okay.
Happy.
Yeah.
Like Canada or US, you need to step climbs. You have lots of steps to get a large wide body.
Right.
You got a single turboprop, twin turboprop, then the city commuters, then
Right.
the narrow body, then wide body.
Right.
But in Europe, Turkey, the United Emirates, something,
Yes.
you may climb very quick with the wide body.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the Emirates doesn't have a narrow body?
No.
Can you imagine?
No.
You start your career with a wide body.
Oh yeah, the noisy airplanes that you guys are all hearing, these are Beech 1900s. They are very noisy, I agree, guys. And Carl Crawford says, happy birthday for the 17th, Emily. So happy 17th birthday, Emily. Allison. Say again? Well, he landed on the other side, so he's going to park right here. Cargojet. Yeah. Sometimes he lands on this side, but unfortunately this time he landed on the other side. Yeah. But it's a regular. It's like in Turkey you have, what is it, Ulujet, or what's that cargo company with A310s? Oh, this is very noisy. So, Airjohn, this company does basically contract flying for like UPS, I guess, and DHL and other cargo companies. But they do, most of their flying is within Canada. Most of it, I would say. Some cross-border, but mostly to point within Canada. Right. Yeah, there's MNG, but there's another company too, Ulujet or Ulus, ULUS? Oh, ULS. Yeah, ULS. They're flying for Turkish, okay. Okay.
One of the ACT Cargo 747 flies for Turkish Airlines too.
Oh yeah, that's right, I did see ACT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one from the 330, but I'm not sure for the name of the company.
Okay.
It's not a Turkish-based company.
Okay.
It's leased and based out of the
So I think, Airjohn, we can just start. Well, wait. After this Boeing goes, you and I can have a chat,
Yeah.
and then I think probably we can kind of, we'll see if there's anything exciting coming in. We'll play it by ear, then we'll wrap it up. So we'll just kind of see what we've got here. Yeah, this is a Dash Q400, or no, it's a Dash. What this final jet go, the Max right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, you never know, because that Cargo 767, sometimes they land on this side. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
So it's just 50-50, I would.
Side is short taxi.
Correct. I don't know why. I guess they couldn't have brought him in here. It was too busy, so that's why they had to.
Why, there are lots of departed travel on
Yeah.
the ground. This why.
It might be waiting for something here because I'll just check the flight radar. Maybe there's something on approach here.
There's someone on the approach.
You see it?
Yeah. You see that?
Oh yes, light aircraft landing. It's a Cessna. This is very rare to see a Cessna landing at YVR.
Is it?
Very rare.
I've seen a Cessna in Toronto just 1,000 feet above us.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine?
1,000 feet. Well, I guess that's the legal separation.
Yeah, that's the legal separation.
Yeah.
It's a no problem because she was top of us.
Yes.
It's a no problem. It's a very, very fantastic view. I'm sure that for them,
Yeah.
not for us.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the, yeah.
If vice versa, it might be dangerous. If
Yeah.
they're on the high, Cessna was on low.
Okay.
There might be some tail turbulence. They may affect them.
Right.
But it was vice versa. It was in Toronto. It was a delivery flight actually. We had taken some aircraft from Brazil to the Toronto. Another crew from Toronto to Istanbul.
Okay.
Some of the Tom Brazil A330s.
Oh right.
We
Okay.
rotated them.
Okay. Wow. So it's a ferry flight.
Yeah, it was a ferry flight. At that time, the aircraft doesn't approve for the ETOPS operation, so we have to fly over the land
Right.
all the time until Istanbul. So we took the longest way.
Right. Yeah. Ex-TAM Airlines, you say? Yeah.
We got some of them X330s. We still have them.
They're still in service. Yeah.
It's still on service, but it's about to return back one by one.
Okay. Well, getting a bit quiet. So
Yeah.
maybe after this Dreamliner, Maybe let's see what, as I say, you and I can have a little bit of a wrap-up chat for the people that are watching, because there's still 174 people watching the stream.
Oh yeah, super,
so
super.
Yeah, so we appreciate that. For those 174 of you that are still hanging out with us, thank you very much. It's awesome. We appreciate the support. There's the Dreamliner that's heading to, where's that going? This is going to Japan, I think. Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, it's going to Hong Kong.
Another nice place, I love it.
You've been there recently?
Yeah. Currently passenger service with the 777, but sometimes we do cargo flights.
Right.
To the Hong Kong.
But you like going there?
Yeah. One of my favorite destinations.
Oh, here comes the FedEx 757 that landed on the other side. Yep. Okay, Dreamliner. Be waiting for something. I don't quite know what it is. I don't see any airplanes on the approach, and he's waiting. Maybe a light airplane, another one, because flight radar is not showing anything on approach.
Visual approach for lighter aircraft.
Yeah, yeah, it could very well be. Yeah.
Someone is taking off.
What's that?
Someone is lining up for departure.
Ah, right. Okay, the Beach 1900. That's what it is.
From that side,
Yeah.
Yep.
I see it. Okay, there's the Saab 340 coming in, the Westjet. This is what he was flying. The fellow that there John was talking to. So, Arjan, why don't we'll have a chat here. I'll bring the phone, see if anybody has any questions. So if you stand right there, I'll set the camera up. Maybe a little bit over this way. That's perfect. I'll open up the camera so we can see. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Okay, I'll join you.
Yeah.
I've got the camera, or I've got the phone. I've got the phone, so what did you think? How was the spotting? Like, you've never been here before?
Nope.
As a
This
fan?
is really nice place to spend whole day.
You can spend the day here, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's civilized.
It's civilized. Everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Elevated place.
Everything's here.
Everything is here.
Yeah, how was the traffic?
Very good to me. Very
Good.
good to me.
Good.
Lots of different type of aircraft.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad,
Yeah.
and I'm glad it was entertaining for you.
Yeah,
Coming
I'm
from
very happy. Thank you very much for bringing me, taking me to here.
many times. You'll come back many times,
Yeah,
and we'll
we can do that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't wait too.
So what are people might be curious what our plan is. Our plan is I'm going to take you back, show you some of my models,
Yeah, sure.
and collectibles and hobbies.
He's good at for collecting models, but I'm doing models. The skate model, he's collecting the
Display models.
Yep.
Yeah.
Display models.
So, but we'll have,
Different.
yeah, it's a bit different.
Different, but it's
So we'll have a look at the models. Then we'll have an early dinner. We'll get some food,
Yeah,
and then
we
we'll
can
come
do that.
back 5 o'clock,
Yeah,
5:30,
sure.
and do the golden hour,
golden hour
arrivals.
from the other side.
I think
Super.
you'll like it.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure.
I'm just wondering if there's
very
anybody that has any questions. So Matt Smith, the variety is good at YVR. Louise says good evening to us. Very nice.
Yes,
so does
thank
anybody
you.
have? Yeah. Does anybody have any questions for Air John? You know, maybe regarding his work, his flying, his travels, aircraft. If anybody has any questions, I'm looking forward to hearing it, and I'll pass it on. Somebody said I should take you to the Flying Beaver for dinner. So the Flying Beaver is a bar. It's on the water. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, it's right. I'll show it to you as we leave.
Uh-huh.
So the Flying Beaver, you get a view of the float planes. But the Milltown pub, you get a view of the landing jets.
I see.
You have to take your pick.
Oh,
So
it's like-
they're both hamburgers, and
It's a difficult choice.
yeah, I'll show you both.
Yeah, sure.
And then you can
sure.
decide which one you like.
Yeah, thank you very much.
But it's both like hamburgers, sandwiches, salads.
Well, it's fine,
Depends
I'm
what you
sure,
want,
yeah.
float planes or jets.
It's a good question.
Yeah, so, but
Yeah.
you have some time to think about
Yeah,
it.
right.
So what other questions do we have here? Somebody asks, Matt Smith says, have you ever flown into Manchester?
Yep.
Yeah.
Manchester Airport. Yeah, I did. I did 2 or 3 times. Which one is in the heavy days of the pandemic?
Yes.
The almost whole aircraft was a ghost town.
Yeah.
Nobody's moving around. It was a cargo flight.
Cargo
As
flight
I
into
remember.
Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester.
Was it PPE?
And
The masks that you were flying? Was it?
yeah, of course, we were wearing masks.
But were you transporting the masks? I wonder.
I wasn't new because the aircraft is full of some stuff.
All kinds of. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
If something is have to be on the not that kind of dangerous goods, we have to know it. But the other stuff,
You didn't have no idea.
We have no idea.
Okay.
Sometimes we carry lots of different stuff
Okay.
in the cargo flights.
Okay. So people are telling us to enjoy our meal. I'm just seeing what other.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I mean,
Thank
what
you
else?
very
I'm just
much.
trying to think of what else you can tell us.
Maybe during the pandemic, we didn't stop the cargo flights. As
No.
a wide body, we didn't stop.
So you were
All
working through.
passenger flights has down,
Yes.
except for some evacuation flights.
Yes.
And on the cargo side, we were doing one cargo flight from Istanbul to Almaty.
Yes.
One night stay over there. Then we fly to China and some destinations, mostly Shenzhen.
Right.
We are bringing back lots of the masks, medical stuff. to
Right. Out of China. Yes.
Bishkek. Without leaving the aircraft, we were flying to Istanbul.
Yeah.
It was an very hard duties.
Well, I can imagine.
It,
It was. Yeah. It was tough. Yeah.
It was tough. It was sometimes taken to 24 hours. Can you imagine? You're in the
Yeah.
flight for 24 hours.
Wow. And they put the cargo on the main deck.
Yeah, in
Main-
the main deck and lower deck.
Both.
In both.
Wow. Now, I know you've explained it already a few times, but another person asked, can you quickly tell us where you did your initial training?
I started in the Turkey as a part of flight school and the university. It was combined. It was government-based university, which is cheap for the students, but it's difficult to get them listed at the university.
Yes.
So there are kinds of exams. So I started the name of the university, by the way, Anatolian University, Anadolu University.
Yes.
In Turkish. I started flying over there. Then after finished the school, I graduated school. I joined the Turkish Airlines.
So this flight school and university, it's a combined school.
Combined school.
Yeah.
My diploma is pilot.
Right.
It says my pilot in my diploma. I'm
Right.
not an engineer or other stuff plus pilot
Okay.
training. I graduated as a pilot.
And it was in Beşiktaş. Where's the place? The location?
It's Eskişehir.
Eskişehir.
Eskişehir is actually the mother town of the aviation in Turkey. One of them. It's very old. Old airfield actually.
Yes.
It started in the first beginning the flights in Turkey. It's in the Eskişehir.
Yes.
And also another Air Force base in the Eskişehir also.
Present day?
Present day. They
Okay.
are still operating the currently F-16s,
F-16.
previously F-4s.
Oh, good. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to thank Andrew Baird just made a £2 donation to the stream. So Andrew, thank you for the £2
you.
donation. It's
Thank
very
you.
very kind of you, Andrew. So you were telling me about there's for those of you that are interested in military aviation, I am. Modern military jets. You said there was just an open house in Turkey.
Yeah.
In Konya.
Konya.
Can you tell us about that briefly?
Konya, and every year there's a big international exercise, air exercise in the Konya, and which is open to the all around spotters. It's at spotters days. This year they had 2 days, mostly 1 day for the spotters. This year they opened for the doors for the 2 days.
Right.
The International Spotters Day. It was fantastic. This year attended countries. One is the Azerbaijani Air Forces,
Yes.
Qatar, and the United Kingdom. They came with the Eurofighter.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice and noisy jet, isn't it?
Yeah, noisy jets.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the most interesting stuff is the Azerbaijani Su-25s,
Yes.
and of course Turkish F4s.
Oh yeah, the F4s.
F4.
You can't beat
These
F4.
are amazing.
Well, I'd love to come to that air show
yeah,
next
sure,
year,
please.
and I can't wait. I mean,
and there's a chance to see the Solo Turk, which is solo flying demonstration team, plus Turkish Stars,
Turkish
another demonstration team.
do they both have F5s?
No, the Solo Turk with the F-16,
Okay.
and the Turkish Stars has the F5s.
Okay. Are the F5s noisy, loud?
Yeah, on departure, yes.
But not like
noisy, not in the flight, but in the ground. On departure,
Yeah.
on takeoff, yeah, it's noisy.
But not as noisy.
They don't have any, by the way, afterburner.
No, they don't.
F5s, they don't. But
So they're not
you
nearly
should
as
see the F4.
yeah, they're not nearly as noisy as an F4.
Yeah.
It's just the
not
F.
for that, yeah.
Okay. Matt Smith donated £1.99. Matt, thank you for your £1.99 donations. Thank you very much. And he wishes you safe travels.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
Who's watching us.
And one lady, Louise Sylvia Wood, says, I've flown on Turkish Airlines. She says, very professional. Again, we all love the food. As you,
Yeah, sure,
even
yeah,
you like the food.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
It's wonderful.
Wonderful.
The food on Turkish Airlines is just, it's the best.
Amazing.
It is the best, I think. Unless you're in business class.
Yeah.
If you know, that's a different story. But if you're in economy, I don't think there's any other airline in the world that has better economy
Yeah.
food than Turkish Airlines.
We serve in all international flights. I mean, from Istanbul to 1 hour flight to the Athena.
Yes.
It's just 45 minutes. We serve the hot food for the whole
Yeah,
economy.
It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
It is really
It's wonderful. Even I like it so much.
Yeah, I do too. Absolutely. So what else? So people are saying they like the Turkish food, and well, I think that I'm just trying to think. Andrew, thank you very much. A fellow by the name of Andrew Ellie has thanked us.
thanks.
So I think we've had fun.
Yeah.
We've had good fun. We've been here for we've got
The
Cathay
Cathay
Pacific.
is coming.
We've got Cathay Pacific, so why don't we end the show on Cathay Pacific?
Very good.
So
Good
in a f-
idea.
yeah, I'm going to follow the Cathay out, and then I'll do an official sign off. So
Sure.
let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, that's when we're going to end the
Thank
show,
you guys
guys.
for watching us.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, guys. It was good. It's been good fun.
Yeah.
It's been great fun.
Great fun.
I'll get behind the camera here for Cathay. I'm back behind the camera, everybody. So we've got Cathay Pacific. I'll just stop the camera down again, get it back to where it needs to be. Look at this, Cathay Pacific. It's not something we see too often on our flight. Not something we see too often on our show, I should say. Nice. Obviously off to Hong Kong. So Air John, when you're in Hong Kong, do you do spotting or non-spotting?
Once the time I have a chance to spotting, I went for the airport for spotting.
How is it?
It was very nice. I remember it's a quite long time ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
I spent whole day there. It was very, very nice. Because currently we have only very few short time for the layovers, only 24 hours.
Right.
There was no chance to
Have a full day.
spend a full day.
No, you can't.
This
It's impossible.
yeah.
I guess the food is good in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I like the street food on the Hong Kong.
Street food, yeah. Yeah.
My wife wasn't like it.
Yes.
I do like it, the street food in Hong Kong.
Yeah. I think we got a lander, BizJet. We got a corporate jet landing. Heavy jet. Falcon, it looks like. Okay. Just waiting patiently, everybody. Andrew, thank you very much for your support. David Gmail says that was a Cessna 680. Thank you, Venkman7. Well, thank you guys for joining. I still see we have 126 people watching. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Louise, for those kind words. Well, we've got a little bit of downtime. If anybody feels like maybe leaving a €1 or £1 donation, it would be very much appreciated. If you've already left a donation, please don't make another one. But if you haven't, and you might be open to leaving €1, $1, whatever, it would be appreciated. It would just help cover our streaming costs, petrol costs, etc. So, and again, Andrew Barrett has already been more than generous. So Andrew, that excludes you very explicitly. Please don't leave any more. But if anybody else would like to donate $1 or €1, thank you. Okay, here comes Cathay Pacific. See, Cathay Pacific, Air John, they're going to take the extension. Do you ever take the extension? Do you always do you know there's an extension on this runway? Do you ever take it on the A350 yourself? See, he's going to go another 500 meters.
most possibly we are going to use tomorrow.
'Cause it's
too.
hot.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
the weather is hot. We are very
You'll do
long
it.
way. It's going to be a heavy aircraft.
Yeah,
So most possibly we are going to use the extension.
yeah, he's going to.
Yeah.
So here comes this biz jet,
There's that.
big biz jet here. Well, there seems to be some kind of a hold. Cathay Pacific is not moving. I wonder what it is. It's just waiting and waiting. I don't see any traffic. So you're saying, unless it's VFR traffic.
Might be.
Yeah. Could bring on the radio.
Okay, check that, thank you. Westjet telegram. Ground Westjet telegram, positioning to Echo 74. Roger. Pushback, proceed around the Brickhole short of Lima. Pushback, proceed as here for hard jumping on Westjet telegram. Roger, you said gate 80, what was it? 7-3, Westjet telegram. 7-3, okay.
Well, it's interesting. We're just kind of... Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah. It's a biz jet, I guess. Yeah. So we've got a biz jet on finals here. Okay, let's see. Wonder if the Cathay will roll now. Yeah, the Cathay's moving.
Sound is United 37, pounds. United 37, affirmative, Mars Tower 118.7. Alright, 737. Anderson, 121, taxi Alpha to the
So well, the Westjet's going to go first, I guess.
And Westjet, you can go to Lima, Juliet, hold short at Juliet, Charlie. Lima, Juliet, hold short at Charlie, Mexico.
Okay, they're lined up. They're lined up. I didn't witness. Thank you very much for the £1 donation. I very much appreciate it. And Matt Smith, thank you very much for the £1.99 donation. Andrew Baird, again, thank you for your £2 donation, and thank you for your attempt to start that 1-unit train. Top marks for effort. Thank you, Andrew. Okay. We're just waiting. There he goes. Throttles are up. Next stop, Hong Kong. Wait for it in the usual spot. Well, I think we can do an official sign-off, John. I'll just come under the camera there with you, and we can do an official sign-off. Yep. We've only got 14% left on the battery, so that's okay. Okay. Well, what can I say? It's been good fun. I hope you've had a good time. I've had an amazing time. Yeah.
Fantastic, super day.
Super day.
Thank you for taking me here.
Great pleasure, but I'm looking forward to when you come back.
Hopefully.
It's going to be good fun.
Yeah.
You'll let me know. You'll let me know. So everybody, this is John. He has been my friend and guest today. He's a friend of Ilgaz from Istanbul, and he's the captain who flew here yesterday on the Turkish Airlines A320.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with your continuing career.
Thank you very much.
Safe travels.
Thanks.
And we'll thank everybody.
Hope to meet again soon.
Oh, we will. Yeah. For sure we will. So, and thank everybody for watching. I think there's about over 100 people watching. It's great. So, it's been fun.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.